game VLADiK BRUTAL is a single developer creation set in a fictional East European country under the iron grip of a paranoid dictator. The ruler maintains control by implanting tracking chips in citizens and enforcing uniformity with numbered clothing. To strengthen his assassins, the dictator uses prisoners for brutal experiments in a big research center. The country is filled with prisoners, many of whom fought against the dictatorship and were either executed or enslaved. The game features diverse opponents and allies, 12 types of weapons, an original plot, a proven shooting and killing system, managed locations with many Easter eggs, a brutal damage system, and various puzzles and secrets. Despite the potential for bugs and errors, the game's intense atmosphere and rich narrative provide an engaging experience. All characters and events are fictional, with any coincidences with reality being purely random. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to the game highlight its similarities to Russian Half-Life and The Last of Us, offering a mix of horror elements and shooting mechanics. Made by a single developer on a small budget, it outshines many modern big-budget titles. Early levels are criticized for confusing layouts and subpar puzzles, but the experience improves in outdoor areas. The game's enemy encounters can feel cheap, resembling a blend of Half-Life and Doom. Setting expectations low, considering it's a solo project, may lead to a decent experience. The shooting mechanics are praised, with a variety of graphics options available, and the game runs smoothly with no bugs or glitches. It's seen as a love letter to Half-Life, janky but faster paced with human enemies, monsters, puzzles, and a light narrative. The graphics are impressive for a low-budget game, and the attention to detail and world design is noted. There are some technical issues with ambient occlusion and animations, but overall, it's a solid game worth checking out, especially for Half-Life fans. Supermarket Together is a multiplayer or solo simulation game, where up to 16 players manage a supermarket. The game's difficulty scales with the number of players, making customers more demanding. Playing solo also allows for an artificially increased challenge. Success in the game unlocks franchise points, which can be used on a skills blackboard to gain perks such as new products or enhanced employee performance. Players can expand their supermarket by acquiring more shop space, storage, or extra facilities, with a fully upgraded store capable of housing up to 49,000 products. Secondary tasks like cleaning and catching shoplifters are crucial for maintaining customer satisfaction and preventing financial losses. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the recently released Supermarket Simulator game offers a surprisingly fun experience. Despite initial skepticism about its potential to be a dull real-life supermarket simulator, players found themselves engrossed in amusing activities such as ordering 100 boxes of cat food and engaging in impromptu broomstick sword fights. The game's multiplayer feature enhances the enjoyment, allowing players to connect with friends and strangers for a shared experience. There are some minor criticisms, particularly regarding the inability to remove cash from the register or use the keyboard's number pad for payouts. However, these issues don't significantly detract from the overall enjoyment. Players who work in supermarkets found the game particularly relatable and engaging, appreciating the ability to simulate their work environment in a playful manner. For a free game, it has garnered high praise and recommendations, with many players expressing a desire for small improvements to enhance the already delightful gameplay. Knock on the Coffin Lid is a narrative-driven game where players awaken in a crypt far from home, stripped of memories and accompanied by an enigmatic stranger. To recover lost memories, players must delve into the dark secrets surrounding their death, form alliances, and navigate through 3 mysterious regions. The journey is fraught with new acquaintances and deceptive enemies, all while planning the route home. Players shape the world by making crucial decisions about the fate of goblins, orcs, and elves, influencing the future of the Northern Gate. The game involves collecting artifacts, building decks, and battling faction leaders to establish authority. Uncovering the secrets of the main heroes and their antagonists adds depth, with 12 unique subclasses enhancing the gameplay experience. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that Knock on the Coffin Lid offers an engaging and visually impressive experience. The game blends elements of Slay the Spire and Hades, featuring high replayability through its 3 characters with 4 unique classes each. Players appreciate the detailed art, animations, and immersive backgrounds, which reflect the developer's dedication. The strategic diversity is enhanced by various equipment sets that significantly impact gameplay. Despite its strengths, the game has some criticisms. The difficulty spike, particularly with enemies dealing high damage multiple times per turn, is seen as unfair and demotivating. Starting each run from the beginning can also feel repetitive. However, the game's strengths, including its story, sound design, and regular updates, make it a recommended title for fans of the genre. While still in early access, the game shows promise with its creative mechanics and potential for further development. The game Loopstructor is a strategic defense title where players plan routes, activate elemental fields, and connect to base stations to design multiple defensive lines against enemies. Players must carefully balance their positioning, as straying too far from the main base can lead to adverse outcomes. The game features an innovative battle train system, allowing for the rapid upgrade of convoys to combat an endless onslaught of monsters. Players experience visually stunning effects, with gunfire, missiles, frosty flames, and lightning strikes dominating the battlefield. Loopstructor offers intense gameplay with a variety of battle carts, including machine gun, rocket, and chaining carts, which can be combined in numerous ways. Hidden weapons add an element of discovery and synthesis, ensuring that each round is unique and engaging. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to Loopstructor highlight its innovative blend of roguelike and tower defense mechanics. Unlike traditional tower defense games, Loopstructor allows players to construct their own battlefield, drawing paths, loops, between catapult points. The game's title combines loop and constructor, reflecting its core mechanic. Players build and upgrade trains, towers, that travel these loops, gaining speed bonuses and activating abilities. Combining 3 towers upgrades them, with further combinations yielding powerful towers. Experience points earned from defeated enemies allow players to level up and receive rewards, often in the form of new towers or abilities. The game also features meta progression, with each run contributing to overall experience that enhances the main base, unlocking new towers and features. There are 12 main bases to unlock, each offering unique playstyles. Positive aspects of the game include its extensive content, unique loop mechanic, appealing graphics, strategic depth, and engaging reward system. However, the tutorial needs improvement, and performance can lag during intense gameplay. Overall, Loopstructor is praised for its strategic depth and unique twist on the tower defense genre, offering great value for its price.